Okay, so I saw a short clip of Mark Ruffalo talking about how our current system is unsustainable. And he is totally, absolutely right. But he doesn't understand what system we're talking about. He says, oh, yeah, capitalism. No, 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 no. Okay. Admittedly, every time someone talks about capitalism, they talk about the current system in their time, which has a bunch of mostly privately owned businesses, which are heavily regulated by the government. What always also accompanies this system is government control over the money supply. It's really a fiat currency. That is the problem in our system. That is what's unsustainable. When the government expands the money supply constantly, the per unit value is eroded. That hurts people who save. Okay, savings, not investment, savings. Now, mind you, all of our savings account now get a little bit of interest. They don't really get enough interest to help you outstrip inflation, which is not the CPI, y'all. The CPI is a game statistic to hide how much our lives are affected by the government continually expanding money so that it can pay for stuff now without taxing us, so it can make it look like we can afford what we really can't. The first users of that newly created money benefit from the full value of that. As it works for the system, it erodes. That money drops in value. We've lost over 90% now of the per unit value of our dollar since they established the latest central bank, which is the Federal Reserve. There were two central banks before that, and both of them engaged in this pyramiding. You can read about that in Murray Rothbard's Short History of Money and Banking in the United States. It's not short. Murray Rothbard's idea of short is far different from any of ours. This is Halloween lighting that you're seeing here. But at any rate, right now, Mark Ruffalo could redistribute his wealth. He isn't. Mark Ruffalo is not living like a mere commoner. Mark Ruffalo could invest in a business and pay people the wages that he thinks would be fair. And I guarantee you, if he started up a competing Amazon and he was actually able to do what they're doing, he would get tons of them. The employees would flock to him. He would have no problem with recruiting employees. The question is whether you can actually turn a profit or even break even on that. Good luck, Mark. I mean, it would be fantastic. I'm all for wages going up. I work for a wage. I want to work for a wage. I don't want to run a business. It looks like a miserable prospect to me. I've seen people who run businesses. They work all the damn time. Mind you, not everyone who does work all the time. There are people who get to the higher points. Fact is, y'all can change it now under the current system we have, even though the odds are stacked against small businesses.